Today, we're going to talk about how I'm going from this $3 wallet to this newly acquired Ekster wallet.
I'm Key, a credit card, points and miles enthusiast and travel lover. On my channel, I discuss the mistakes I've made, my future travel goals, and overall credit journey since 2016. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
First and foremost, major thank you, Anthony. Number 67 actually won me this wallet during one of your live streams. What I want to do is let's talk about the contents that I currently have in this, I don't know what we're going to call this, Exhibit A. And the before. And let's talk about why even I'm looking to change wallets after I go through the content. So number one, I have the Tesla key card for my vehicle. Item two, I have a card that I acquired in Q4, which is the American Express Business Gold Card.
Wrong color.
One of two. I got two of those. And then I have my driver's license. And of course, I don't go anywhere without my lucky 4-leaf clover. I got a lot of trips planned. I plan on continuing my quest on traveling at least once per month here in this new year. And I'm super excited. Going to be going to a lot of different airports throughout, not only this month, but like I said, the remainder of the year. And who else to talk about some of this stuff with than the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony.
So let me just stop, not to cut, take over the show here, but I just wanted to ask you, you only showed like a couple of cards there. Like you really have nothing in that immediate wallet. I feel like we have to add some because the Ekster wallet holds, like 5 in the middle flap, something like that. So do you have any other cards that we're going to add to this, or what's the deal?
Before I do that, let me just get this thing out of here. I don't even know what the heck. Let's get that out of here. Definitely. So right off the bat, actually, let me open up the wallet because I don't know if anyone else has not seen one of these, but I definitely haven't seen an Ekster wallet. On the back, it says Ekster Parliament's Blue Steel. So let's check this thing out together because I honestly, you can see still in the wrapper here. Come on. All right. So this is what the wallet looks like. It actually feels pretty good. So to your point, yeah, let's get some cards in here and oh, how does this work? Oh, that's nice. Definitely the license and the Tesla key card got to stay no matter what. My 4-leaf clover, that's not going anywhere. I see this like front flap here. I'm gonna throw my 4-leaf clover right under this for now. But this thing, it has to go everywhere I'm going. Has to. As far as new cards that I want to throw in here, I'm actually still working on the minimum spending requirements for that business gold card that I talked about a couple seconds ago. So that's definitely another one that I'm going to throw back in the wallet as well. So that's card one. And then I'm going to, some airports, not only on the East Coast, but I'm also going to California and doing some West Coast things as well. I have some ideas that I'll be stopping at airports that have the Venture X lounge or the new landings. Do I have to have that card in order to gain access to that, or,
From what I understand, I think it's just good to have. I think it's almost like the platinum card where you can scan it or they can look up your account. I could be wrong. Usually I just physically bring the card because I don't even want to tempt fate, with anything. I just want to have the physical card with me. So I literally keep my authorized user Venture X card with me everywhere, just in the event I do end up at any of those places. So I would say, yeah, I would definitely just have the physical card with you anyway, even considering since you'll have a lot of space in that Ekster wallet personally.
Love it. Okay, so I have the Venture X regular, and I also have the Venture X business credit card.
Wow.
I'm actually just going to throw the personal one in here. They both earn the same, and this is really just to acquire access like we kind of just talked about there. So that's super helpful. Thanks, Anthony.
And then on top of that, if you're going to be, at least, all across the United States, definitely bring your business platinums, preferably all 3 of them, to get into your Centurion lounges, Delta Sky Clubs. I don't know what airlines you're flying, but I always have my platinum card, well, before it was canceled, on me at all times, just in case, I end up flying somewhere and I forget it somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? Especially because I have already gotten rid of that Delta Reserve credit card. I'm definitely going to need some access into some of the Delta Sky Clubs because, I'll be making that my primary
So I like to be conservative. I like to have everything completely covered when I'm traveling. So this way there's nothing that's missed, nothing that's completely, left by the wayside. So you have your Venture X so you can get into the Capitol lounges. You got your Business Platinum so you can get into Centurion, Delta Sky Clubs, what have you, all those different lounges. Is there anything else that you think you would need to be covered? Like, do you have Priority Pass, a Priority Pass card? God forbid a phone doesn't work for some reason. Do you have that with you too?
Yeah, what a good point. And I have like 37 priority passes. So absolutely good point. Definitely needs a spot in the new Ekster wallet here. So I'm gonna go with the priority pass from my US Bank Altitude Reserve card. The only differentiation on this card is that it allows me access into restaurants 8 times per year. So I'll go ahead and throw this card also to wrap up, I'll say the travel collection here.
So I guess you pretty much have all of the travel covered, but is there another another card that maybe some people would think is a little bit odd that you would have in your wallet that you need for, travel out and about, something like that?
It is my Chase Ritz-Carlton credit card. I absolutely love this thing. Multitude of different use cases for my wallet. First and foremost, I do all of my airline bookings on this card, and then I redeem that $300 travel credit against it. But sometimes this card has definitely come in handy for reasons outside of travel. I had a flat tire one time, and I do know how to change a tire. Like if someone else was stranded on the side of the road, but I feel like when it's my own tire, I go through like mental hurdles. Just by having the card, calling the number on the back, they actually sent out roadside assistance for me. And I realized after the fact, they do that 100% for free 4 times per year. So I love having this card. I don't have AAA. I don't know if you have AAA, but this is like my AAA card right here.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think you're the first person that I've ever heard actually use the roadside, assistance on there. How was it easy to use? Was it fast? Did it come out? Was it no problem?
Yeah, I've had AAA in the past, and I would say it was equivalent. It probably would have been the same person, whether I called AAA or if I used this service. I think they're probably contracted through the same thing. But I was kind of chatting up the person that came. They said they would even bring me gas. I know I have a Tesla now, but they would have even brought out gas, and they would have even towed my car if need be for that as well.
That's really cool. And let me ask too, because some people were surprised with this when I talked about it. In New York, I needed to have my physical AAA card with me if the AA people are going to come out there to verify your membership, even though I literally it's my name on there. They said, make sure you have your physical card. Is it the same thing with the Ritz? Do you have to show like a physical card, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, when I called the 800 number, they took all my information, so I didn't have to show the driver anything. I just had to, well, I didn't have to, but I just gave a couple bucks. I really appreciate anybody that helps me out when I'm down. So just gave a couple bucks appreciation there.
That's pretty cool. And you also said off camera that you use the Ritz card to pay for all like your taxes and fees on flights. Like what's the reason for that?
Yeah, there's been more than one occasion, but more recently, last year, my mom was actually stranded at an airport. And again, I booked the flight on that. They actually reimbursed me because she missed her flight due to maintenance on an airplane. So,
wow,
big time savings, big time.
So it's going in the wallet.
It's going in the wallet.
Not bad, not bad. So then, I'm liking some of these setups right now. I like some of the cards you got. You got your lounges covered. You got your travel covered. You even got your insurance covered for travel. What about for just like everyday spend, like groceries, the EV charging, dining out, something like that? Do you have like a couple cards for this? One card for this? What do you think?
Yeah, when I'm not working on a minimum spending requirement, it has to be the Wells Fargo autograph card. 3 points per dollar on everything you just mentioned. Dining out, EV charging. This is definitely my go-to. Absolute go-to.
Okay. So you definitely have dining covered, EV charging. What about like groceries? Do you have like a dedicated grocery card or?
I don't. I think like for the most part, I'll probably utilize the Venture X credit card just because it gives me a flat 2x on everything. And a great way for me to obtain some more of those Capital One points, since that's not a card I use outside of lounges too much anymore.
Makes sense. Okay. So then you have grocery, you have EV charging, you have dining out covered, completely covered. Is there any other like miscellaneous daily expenses that you would need a card for otherwise, or would you just use your Venture X pretty much as a fail-safe for everything else, you think?
Yeah, I would pretty much use the Venture X. I think what's important is that like I have a mix of cards in my wallet for sure, like between American Express, I haven't had an issue with it not being accepted places. I got the priority pass. And then I got a couple visas in here. So I feel like I'm pretty covered for just about any situation I'll uncover.
Not bad, not bad. What about Amazon?
Amazon, definitely the Capital Adventure X.
Right.
You know I got rid of that Amazon card, just like how I threw that wallet, that Amazon card's long gone. I'm currently 324 with Chase, and today I canceled 2 out of my 10 Chase credit cards to help with future auto approvals. Now that we talked through all the categories, I appreciate your help, Anthony. I want to show the final result. Let's check it out.
Whoa, look at that. Very colorful, very nice.
Love it, love it. I'm excited to hit the road.